afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Mike Missanelli Show. Tuesday, and the trade deadline passed or started yesterday, and the Sixers. People are waiting for my head to explode, and that's all good. Yeah, you noticed that the Twitter last night was going all Mike Missanelli's head's going to explode because the Sixers signed Furkan Korkmaz. Now I'm beyond my head exploding. Because, what I talked about last year is that for some reason Doc really loves him. Doc loves the Turkish flash.
When I play with the Ben.
He plays with the Ben. He's not going to play with the Ben, though. So when he plays without the Ben, we don't know how he's going to play. But, no, I don't care. I'll be honest with you. I know Doc Rivers likes the guy. Doc Rivers likes a guy who can make a three-pointer every now and then. So my reaction is really timid and mild. It is. Really.
Okay.
I know. Like, what am I going to do about it? I can't do anything about it. I have my opinion of Furkan. You have your opinion of Furkan. Doc has a different opinion of Furkan. So I'm sure that $5 million, Doc thinks that's a bargain. And that's, whatever. But while other teams were making the bigger splashes, the Sixers ended up with Korkmaz, and they just signed Andre Drummond in a one-year deal, which is fine. I mean, that replaces Dwight Howard, who goes to the Lakers. That clown show finally gets up out of here and goes to L.A. So I'm good with that. Andre Drummond had a little beef with
won't see him no more.
But professional athletes, they have a beef when they're, not amongst each other. When they're amongst each other and their teammates, the beef goes away. So it's not a big deal. So that's, this is the mild Sixer thing with Furkan and Drummond. We're waiting for the big shoe to drop. And, that's the Ben Simmons thing. And, I was thinking about this the other day. I can't think. This blows Wentz away so bad it's not even funny. Like the Wentz thing was a faux pas and a totally misguided venture, but the Ben Simmons thing is so oddly perplexing, and it gets worse and worse and worse as we go on here. He is without question. And I had to think about this hard last night. He is without question, for my money, Tyrone, and you can agree or disagree with this. He is the most disappointing good player that we have ever experienced in our lifetime. And I would venture to say, listen, I only go back so far, but I go back far. I would venture to say he's the most disappointing Philadelphia athlete ever.
Yes, good athlete, yes. Now, There's some players, like Fultz was never good. So
right. No, he's on the list. Believe me, Fultz was on the list.
But he wasn't good.
No, he wasn't good. This guy, it beats Wentz by a mile.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, by a mile.
The way this has ended and the way this is going to end is just I'm incredulous, really. But I look at it and go, how in the world did we lose a grip on this? It's going to evaporate right before our eyes now. There can't be any bigger disappointment ever in Philadelphia sports. The T.O. thing, when T.O. came here from somewhere else, I'm talking about a guy who was born and bred to be a guy, that you build around and win championships with, and just like that, it evaporated.
And the Drummond signing, I know people think it's not a big deal in that, like on its own, but it's a sign that Ben won't be back. Morey made it very clear he's not going to do the no space thing again. Mm-hmm. By signing a non-stretch big as Embiid's backup, he's screaming to everybody, hey, the guy who never shoots, he's not going to come back. Then I have to watch Team Australia in the Olympics, a team he was supposed to be on, a team that now they're winning in the Olympics. Thibault's playing, Patty Mills, Joe Ingles, these other NBA guys decided to buck up and go play for that Team Australia, and they're playing well, and now they're one away from a medal, these guys. So they're making a Olympic run, and he's meanwhile sharing photos of him in his pool. Now, he could be in his pool. But what he was supposed to be doing this summer is working on his game and being with that Olympic team, because generally when you play in the Olympics, you come back better. And it's so frustrating that all these Kevin Durant has nothing left in the world to prove. Yet he's out there busting his butt against Team Spain. He's got rings. He's got MVPs. He's out there playing ball. He's working on the side with Popovich. Meanwhile, Ben Simmons is in his damn pool. He is. There's no doubt in my mind.